Oh, you're in there with the little boy?
Yeah, my nephew, Aiden. My sister's little boy.
What are his symptoms?
I heard that Elizabeth's son was brought in. What's wrong?
We're not sure.
Medical history?
He's just a perfectly healthy little baby. You know, no fever, no external signs of illness.
Well, then what is he doing here?
Aiden has some unusual bruising on
Where
his body.
in his body?
Mostly his extremities. They're running some tests.
And we have to call the police.
The police.
If a child is brought in with bruises, you can't rule out the possibility of abuse.
Never raise a hand to hurt children.
Well, I'm talking more about neglect. Elizabeth is not the most mindful
If you're
of
suggesting
parents.
that Jake's-
I'm suggesting that she wasn't paying attention when Jake walked
She
out
was
that
distracted
door.
for a second. It happens to everyone.
Especially when you let other people take care of your kids most of the time. She could have very well missed a medical red flag.
She's a nurse. She would have noticed.
Does Aiden have soreness in the gums?
It's hard to say. He's too young to communicate that kind of thing.
You know, kids have their own language. You just have to understand it.
Excuse me, who are you?
Maggie Worth, pediatric surgeon. And I'm almost certain this isn't a case of abuse.
Oh, really? And you haven't even seen the child.
Can you keep your voices down? Patients are worried enough without having to hear doctors argue.
Aiden's in that cubicle with the nurse and resident getting his blood taken.
Aiden, what's wrong with him?
We don't know. Just trying to figure out the source of some weird bruising on his body.
I'd like to examine the patient.
Well, I just stopped by Human Resources and you never went there to fill out your paperwork, so you're not officially on staff yet.
You really want to quibble over forms when a child's life may be at stake?
Since when is my nephew's life at stake?
Melodramatic. Aiden's asymptomatic, except for bruises, which I still think we should call the authorities.
Monica, you may be too close to this situation to weigh in.
We're wasting time, people.
I'm going to see my nephew.
Oh, not as a doctor. You're too close as well.
Here's a wild idea. How about an objective, highly qualified doctor goes in?
You are not on
A
staff.
nurse and a resident are with Aiden right now.
You want him treated by a resident who's been awake for 72 hours? Or by a pediatric specialist who might actually be effective?
Maggie's got a point. We need an expert. There she is.
Yeah, but I cannot let you go in there and risk having a lawsuit.
You could put this whole hospital in jeopardy if an unauthorized doctor treats a patient.
You're chief of staff, right? You're worried about lawsuits, I'm worried about patients.
So am I. If a doctor goes in there that's not officially on staff and does something wrong, this entire hospital could go down.
Nothing will go wrong if I go in there and just look at the child. But something very well may go wrong if I don't. Your call.
Even if I wanted to get you activated today, Human Resources is closed.
You need official documents? Here's my driver's license and social security card. You want to call the cops on me or the child's mother? Be my guest.
That won't be necessary.
Then I'm gonna go see why an otherwise healthy child is covered in bruises.
You gonna let her walk all over you?
Monica, you're angry with Elizabeth, okay?
Sometimes I forget how much.
What would you tell my position? I mean, there's other pediatricians on call.
They're not Maggie.
You really have that much faith in her?
As a doctor, yeah, I do.
Okay, well, there's something I'm missing here, but I don't think we have time for it. We need to focus on Aiden.
In your arm. I don't think you should be getting out of bed.
What's going on here?
Aiden's here. He's in the ER.
I know he is.
You know? Then what's wrong with him?
Well, we're not sure.
Well, tell me something. I mean, what are his
We're
symptoms?
running
Is
a
it
blood
serious?
panel right now, and we'll let you know when we get the
Okay,
results.
well, I need to be with him.
Well, Lucky's on his way home, so he'll be able to be with Aiden.
No. He needs me. I mean, as a mother, you understand that, right?
Don't play the mother card with me.
What? Oh my God, are you still angry over Jake?
Yes, I am, but I am not using my grief as an excuse to latch on to a married man.
How dare you? I will be grieving for the loss of my son every day for the rest of my life. You, of all people, should understand how that feels.
Well, it isn't the first time that you have been a victim for Jason.
Monica, it was the fever!
I'm just saying that he is now married to Sam. Don't get in the way.
You okay?
I should apologize to Elizabeth.
Well, you lost Jake too, so...
Lost Jake. There's a couple I've lost, I guess. I don't know, it's silly of me, but when Jason had his surgery, I just hoped
Then he would come back as the old Jason.
Yeah. I know, and I tried to make it okay, but the truth is we're never going to know how that that surgery is going to affect Jason long term, it doesn't matter what I wish for.